Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So let's look at the structure that we looked at yesterday, and there's a couple of things I want to highlight here. So the first thing is this wedge break, or this flag break, should I say. And then the second thing was this range that we looked at yesterday, which also broke out quite late in the session, actually. So oscillators pointing to the upside, nothing there at the moment. The big question on my mind right now is all of this just going to fizzle out, and we're just going to range between the structure that we have in place at the moment. So let's just get down to the 3 hour. Remember, you've got a lot of data coming out today and the Fed minutes. Okay, so yeah, anything can happen. On the 3 hour, you can see that's an exhaustion bar in my books. You can see smaller bar, small bar, bigger, biggest, and it opens on its low, closes on its high, stretching for a level, and then fizzles out. That is an exhaustion bar. Look at the oscillators there. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a pullback back to 39.64 area, which would be a test of this range break. Now, if we just look at this on the hour, you can see grouping of the oscillators, inside bar, whole lot of bearish price action here, but obviously we've got a crossover of the moving averages, so I don't want to be jumping in short here. That's trying to second guess the top. We've got some structure breaks, so the most logical thing to do is to wait for some kind of a pullback onto structure, and this is the closest area that I'm actually would be interested in, which is 39.63 or 39.64. That's what I'd be waiting for. I'm not interested in these areas here, because as far as I'm concerned, we're in a range, and this is top of range. So I'd be looking for the middle of the range, which is around here, and there's a lot of structure here that gets tested. So if we just look at yesterday, just see hindsight always a perfect science. And when we did the video, we spoke about this breakout. Is it a genuine breakout? And you can see we fizzled down. There's a gap down here as well, so be very wary of that right now. Let's put that in quick. A very small gap, but it is there, and there is structure there. That's down here at 39.48. So 39.50 is obviously the area. This is 4,000 that we're at, so we said that would be an area that we'd be aiming for. And you can see the structure that we have here. That broke above it, didn't really find support, no real support, but this one here is definitely something to pay attention to. So you could have had your entry above that green bar, stop there, 100 points, aiming for 4,000, which was 369 points. So definitely was a trade there. Not that I would have expected that. But for me today, this is sit on hands. 4,000. The moral of the story is quite simple. The bulls are trying to get above 4,000 on a weekly bar. They need to do it today. Okay, market is closed tomorrow. So they need to get a decent close up there. So we're relying on data for that. The bears are looking for this range. I'm just going to go to the 3 hour here. They're looking for a break of this range. The downside is to come and test these lows. So that is kind of where the pivot point is now, which is 4,000. And we've tested it 3, 4. This is the 5th time we're testing it. So it's not set in stone of which direction we're going to go. We have no actual clue whether we're going to break to the upside or break to the downside. So in situations like that, we want to be preserving capital, and that means sitting on hands. So trend is up on the hour. I'll give it that much. I'd want to see the oscillators ease off, and I'd want to see a pullback. I also want to see all the noise out the way. So if we do fall, you're watching this 39.64 area, and you can go as low as 39.50. Below 39.50 or 39.48, then that starts opening up a bearish case. For me at the moment, sit on hands, wait for the noise, see what happens. Hopefully we can get all the noise out without too much chaos, and then switch across to the DAX for the next 2 days in the week, just to make some money, because it has been a fairly horrible 2 weeks, to be honest, just going sideways. Anyway, that's my view. I'm sitting on the side, not really keen on trying to anticipate a break up here. I really want to see support lower down, and if we can get support, I'll take a stab at another test of 4,000. But not looking for bearish moves until we start breaking the structure to the downside. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.